Did you pour me a glass of wine?
Yes, I did.
You did? Well, thank you. Y'all know how much we love our pop-up screen room.
We love this pop-up screen room. It keeps the bugs away. It protects us in the rain.
Mm-hmm.
We've used it in the cold with our little fire pit, but the problem with it was...
Well, in the summertime, because the mesh is so tight, there's issues with ventilation, and it gets kind of warm in here. It's usually a good 10
downright
degrees
hot in here.
And we really enjoy sitting here and of an evening and looking at the lake and everything, watching the sun go down.
Yes,
it's just
we
beautiful,
do.
you know.
Plus we're protected from bugs.
Right. But when it's so hot, it's a little bit unbearable.
Right.
So it's kind of ironic. Here a little over a month ago, we were saying, wouldn't it be great?
Wouldn't it be cool?
If we had something that would keep us cool in here, because we have a way of staying warm when it's cold.
Right.
Wouldn't it be neat if we had something that would keep us cool? And we thought, how about a portable air conditioner?
Yes.
Yeah. And then next thing you know, we end up with this portable air conditioner from a company called New Air.
Right.
Yeah. And we've been using this thing for, I'd say what, a little over a month or so, or right at a month, right in there.
During some pretty hot days.
Oh, yeah. And it's been really nice in here.
We've entertained 2 different couples in here.
Yeah. In fact, we had our friends Felicity and Jesse from Happy Place Camping was visiting here last week, and she actually got cold.
Right.
In here.
She said, point that another direction.
So yeah, it really works nice. Now this unit is about 27.5 inches tall. It's just a tad under 12.5 inches square, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. It's
a 10,000 BTU unit, and it's got so many different modes, it's unreal. It also comes with a remote, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And I don't know, it's got so many different modes. I didn't really go into dealing with a lot of them.
It's got dry mode, cool mode, just fan. You can have Celsius or...
you can set it for Celsius or Fahrenheit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
That's what we usually mark as Fahrenheit.
It's got a timer so that you can set it for X amount of time. It's got a sleep mode, which means if you were using it and sleeping, if you push the sleep mode, it drops it so many degrees.
Yeah.
So anyway, to help save on electricity. And of course, right now it's on low. It's got several different speeds for the fan.
Now it does have a drip pan in the bottom, and it does come with a hose that you can attach at the bottom, a little outlet there to drain condensation off. What else? It comes with, of course, the tube, and the tube is real easy. The exhaust tube is real easy to connect. And it also comes with another gizmo that, of course, we're not using because we're using it inside our screen room here, our pop-up room. And but it comes with another attachment on the other end, and it's real easy to hook up this attachment. And then, of course, this mounts in a window.
Right.
And that's how you exhaust the air outside.
And I believe it's supposed to cool like 120 square feet.
Yeah, somewhere in that ballpark. So it comes with 2 ends that's real easy to attach to the tube. And of course one end is where you attach it to the unit itself. And then the other end has its own special little gizmo that mounts inside a window. And then of course you attach it there, and that's how you exhaust the air outside. Of course we're not using that part.
No.
Because we're just running the tube outside, just like you see right there. And it's working quite well for us right here. It's a really nice unit, and we're very pleased with how it works. But the reality of it, folks, let's face it, we're in a room here that's not insulated at all. It's just that far away from actually being outside. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So it's not like it's going to be 100 degrees outside and 70 degrees in here. No, not at all. But it certainly makes it much more bearable inside our little pop-up screen room.
Right.
And so we've got the benefits of not having to deal with the no-see-um bugs. We can enjoy our glass of wine
without gnats.
Without gnats and the no-see-um bugs. And you know, it makes it quite comfortable.
Right.
And especially when you have it blowing pretty much right on you.
Well,
you know,
yeah, and of
which helps
course,
a bunch.
you know, we didn't expect it to do what we would if we was in a house with this.
No, not at all.
We was just hoping to make it more bearable, because there are some times when it is so hot, we just go in and watch a movie,
Right.
and that's a waste of our time and energy.
Yeah, we'd much rather spend more time outside,
Outside.
because this is what we always say. You know, it's like we always say, we live out of our trailer, not
right,
in our
not
trailer.
in the trailer.
So having something like this, as long as we're able to plug in, let's get that
Oh,
out
yes.
there too. You got to be able to plug in,
Yeah.
of course. This is not going to be something that you could run with a power station or something like that for
No.
any length of time at all.
No.
You know, but if you're at a campground where you're plugged in and something like that, or if you have a screened-in room like this set up in your backyard,
At your house,
Yeah.
yeah, it'd be perfect.
it would be perfect for something like that.
Right.
So that's another way you can utilize a product, you know, like this from New Air.
Right.
And the price on this thing is very, very reasonable. Very, very reasonable. But we're going to include a special link in the description and in a pinned comment. And if you go to that link and you like the price and you decide you want to place the order, you scroll down once you started placing the order, and there'll be a spot where you can add a discount code. And what is the discount code?
Ride Tiny House.
Ride Tiny House. Add that discount code and you get an additional 10% off.
Right.
Yeah, an additional 10% off, and that's significant.
And how much did this weigh? 50
Oh,
pounds?
it's around 50 pounds or so.
I was thinking
yeah,
50
yeah, I
pounds.
can pick it up and move it around pretty easily. Yeah, for sure. And like I say, it's compact. It's real easy. It'd be real easy for us to take it along with us when we hit the road again.
Well, yes, we've been figuring that one out. Of course, it has to remain standing. Now that we brand it, we don't want
Right.
it to lay down.
That's very important. That's one thing that you got to be very careful of. Once it gets shipped to you, most likely it'll have been laid down, and it may come to you laying down on its back or its side or whatever. You have to stand it up, and I believe it has to be stood up in the upright position for a minimum of 24 hours before you start it up.
It's all in the book, but yeah, I think that's what
I'm
it
pretty sure.
was.
So be sure if you decide to get one of these, be sure and read the manual and be sure to do
And not
that.
only does it have the remote, but it also has everything right here.
Oh, yeah.
For you know, because
do that again. Show them again, dear.
all of this right here.
Right.
Sometimes we lose remotes because we don't have a proper place to store them out here.
Anyway, we're gonna sip on some more wine. We're gonna enjoy
The evening.
our beautiful view that we have here,
Yep.
and just kind of relax before it's time to go in.
Before dark.
And it's quite comfortable out here right now,
Yes,
even
it
though
is.
it's pretty warm and humid
Out there.
on the other side. For now, this is Bill and Deb with I Ride Tiny House Adventures, and you know what we're going to say. We're not camping.
We're living.
Y'all get out there and do some living. And we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.